WDLC Country, Country and Community, and it's our chat with the commissioner, speaking with Matt Osterberg. How are you today?
I'm good.
So what's happening with you, with the county? What are we working on right now that we need to let everybody know about?
So, in our continued effort to communicate with the public and let them know what we're doing, the discussion of Spongy Moth has been around for a while now. Last year, we were pretty well devastated by the damage that had occurred. And since that time, we've had the spraying program that we're still managing through, and people can still apply for that to make sure that 25 acres or more are sprayed. And, just go to the Pike website to register for that. But, coming up on May 8th, we're going to have what we call Science on Tap at the Back Road Brewing Company, just outside of Milford here on the old Back Road. That's going to be an opportunity, and it's free. It's an opportunity for people to come and listen to experts, talk to them learn about how their land management can mitigate these small little pests. Well, spraying is the optimum thing to do from the air. Sometimes homeowners can't do that because they don't have 25 acres and they just don't have the ability to do it. So what we're going to do here is we're going to educate people on how they can use just some products that you can buy in any store to help mitigate it, help protect your trees on your property, those little dogwoods or whatever else, or, particularly the maple trees, the trees of choice by spongy moths. They don't necessarily eat everything at the first glance, but eventually they'll eat everything because they are nasty to have. The droppings from them, they can really mess up your yard. But, there's things you can do by putting stuff with a product out there that's called Tanglefoot, which is a gooey substance that you can put around the trunk of the tree with some burlap. And it stops the little critters from crawling back up because for the most part, they fall down every night and then they go back up to have lunch again. It's a bit of a process. You have to put it on and apply it with like a putty knife or a spatula. And pull them off and throw them out so that the next ones don't crawl over the top of each other. These are little things, as I say, the spraying is the optimum, but, we all want to feel like we're doing our part. And this is part of what this Science on Tap is going to be. It's going to be educating people and also just about spongy moths really are, and their life cycles. And I think it's important that people know that. They can also learn there are some home sprays that you can purchase that you can spray from the ground up. There's some other types of products that can be put into the ground, which goes up through the root system of the trees, which will put out the insecticide through the leaves, which takes care of the little critters. And then at the end of the season, spongy moth traps, which, attract the male moths into it with a lure. And, it takes care of them from laying the eggs again for next year's cycle. This is what's going to be discussed there. We have a lot of fun with these programs called Science on Tap. It's put on by our planning department, but most importantly, put on by the Pike County Conservation, who are out there helping us educate the public. That's the part of conservation, is to educate the public on how best to take care of our environment. The environment in Pike County, Orange County, Sullivan, and this entire region is extremely important. And it's going to take all of us to mitigate this problem. It's not just one solution. It's many different solutions that can combat this. So we're excited to do it. It's going to be, as I say, on May 8th, starting at 6 o'clock. Be experts there to talk to everybody. We invite everybody to come. It's free. Okay. That's the important part of this is, we want people to be, have them welcome in their own backyard where we can bring these type of programs to them in some place where it's a little bit more entertaining than just inviting them into an auditorium someplace.
A different kind of environment. So managing the Moth Mayhem, Thursday, May 8th, 6 o'clock, Back Roads Brewing Company. You're going to be there?
I will be there.
All right. Well, go see Matt Osterberg, our Pike County Commissioner. Matt, thank you so much. It's our chat with the commissioner, and we'll check back again next week and see what's going on, okay?
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, everyone.
And there he goes, our Pike County Commissioner, Matt Osterberg. More coming up on WDLC Country.